Hello Guitarland, it's Mark from Lot More Guitar Studio, and in this lesson I'm going to show you three of my favorite licks from John Mayer's performance on a song called Wait Until Tomorrow. This was originally recorded by Jimi Hendrix, and this is taken from John's live DVD, Where the Light Is. The licks are taken mostly from E minor pentatonic and E blues, with some sixths in E mixolydian thrown in. As always, take your time with these, learn them slowly first, then gradually bring them up to John's tempo, and always incorporate them into other keys so you can make them part of your own playing style. Let's check them out. Lick number one happens at about 2 minutes and 48 seconds into the video at the beginning of John's solo, and sounds something like this. So before we start, I just want to mention that I am tuned down to E flat, as is John in the video, so you'll have to tune to E flat tuning. So our first lick starts with a bend on the 15th fret 2nd string, and then we're going to come down the E minor pentatonic scale, first string 12th fret, 2nd string 15, and 2nd string 12. So then you can bend on the 3rd string 14th fret. I use my middle finger for that. So does John Mayer. But you can try different fingers there. But maybe the 3rd is easier for you. I like the 2nd string there a little stronger. So we have this lick first. Now right after that bend, you're going to kind of strum the top 2 strings on the 12th fret. So come down the scale again, 15, 12 on the 2nd string. Then you're going to reach out to the 15th fret on the 3rd string, pick it, slide back to the 14th fret, pull off to 12. And then you're going to end that on the 14th fret of the 4th string. So we have as soon as you hit that note, you jump back up to the 15th fret of the 2nd string, and come right back down the scale, 15, 12, and then 15th fret 3rd string, which is the blue note, and then you're going to drag it back. So 15, 14, 12, and then back to the 14th fret 4th string. Then you jump right back up to the 12th fret of the 3rd string and bend that up a whole step with your first finger. Kind of a tricky little bend there, and then bring it down. So we have this. And then John finishes it off with this flourish. Kind of a down the blues scale, kind of hammering on and off the 12 and 14. I don't know if I put that in the original lick, but it's a cool way to finish it off. So one more time, the whole thing slow. Let's move on to lick number 2. Lick number 2 happens about 3 minutes and 2 seconds into the video and sounds something like this. So this one starts up in pattern 1, the octave pattern 1 of E minor again. And John does something reminiscent of Stevie Ray Vaughan here, where he plays a lick in this position and moves down to the open E position down here. So we're going to start off with a 15th fret bend on the 1st string. So bend that up a whole step, then bring it down. Then briefly come down the scale here. So 12th fret of the 1st string, 15th fret of the 2nd, and 12th fret of the 2nd. So that 2nd bend, he kind of bends it like a little nudge again. So actually you bend it again there. And then a quick flourish there. So you can pull off that 15th fret there. Then immediately you come to the 3rd string, slide from the 2nd fret to the 4th, and then play the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So, and then right back for that to the 2nd fret and pull off. So, and you do 2 pull-offs in that section. So, then you pull off the 4th string 2nd fret, and then down to the 5th string 2nd fret. So it's those 2 are double time. So you have so far we have this. Now then you're going to hammer on the 2nd fret of the 5th string again. Pick the open 4th string, come back to the 2nd fret of the 5th. So, and then we're going to go 2nd fret, 1st fret on the 5th string. Then you're going to hammer on and off on the 1st fret. Very also reminiscent of Stevie Ray Vaughan. So I'm going to hammer on, pull off, then go to the 3rd fret of the 6th string, back to the open A or 5th string, back to the 3rd fret. So we have the whole thing starting up here. So once you hit that note the 2nd time, the 3rd fret of the 6th string, you hit the open A again, and then you're going to slide to what we call pattern 3 of E minor pentatonic. You're sliding on the 6th string to the 7th fret, then you're going to go to the 5th string, 5th fret, and then go up to the 7th fret of the 5th string, and that's your E note there. So that we would, we call that pattern 3 sometimes. So he's really just playing all of this in E minor pentatonic. So we have, So I should mention, when you do that slide, hit the 7th fret of the 6th string, go to the 5th string, and then back to the 7th fret of the 6th, and then hammer on 5 to 7 on the 5th string. So the open part here again. It's a great phrase. Let's do the whole thing slow one more time. So starting on the 15th fret, octave position of the E minor pentatonic scale. That's where I stopped this lick, but obviously he continues from there. So it's definitely worth listening to, how he keeps the funk going there, and he kind of hammers on and off that note a little bit. But that's a great one that I took out. Very reminiscent of Stevie Ray Vaughan, that kind of quick switch between the octave and the low position of E minor pentatonic. Have fun with that one. Let's check out lick number 3. Lick number 3 happens about 3 minutes and 48 seconds into the video and sounds something like this. Here we have a series of shapes that we call sixths, and we're going to play them on the 3rd string and the 1st string, and it's best just to get the locations first, and then we'll get the rhythm. These are 6 in the key of E mixolydian, which is the same as A major. I won't go too much into the theory of it, but we can talk about that in lessons. But the locations are the 16th fret on the 3rd and the 1st, and I'm going to use my middle finger to play every note on the 3rd string, and I suggest you do also, and then interchange the 1st finger and the 3rd finger for the notes on the 1st string. So first we have 16 and 16, then we have 14, 14, 13, 12, 11-10, 9-9, 7-7, 6-5, 4-4, 2-2. So now we're going to descend that pattern. And then John is always doing the constant 16th note strumming. So first he hits the low E string and goes up to the 16th fret. So try to rhythmically follow the pattern either in this video or from listening to him. And you should be able to get the rhythm from listening. So let's do it. On the demonstration, I only did it once, but he repeats that again. So. Now we're going to go back up to the 16th fret. And as soon as you come down to the 7th, you're going to go back up to the 9th. And then we're going to go to 11-10. So. Now the last one, he picks the open E string again, and he does more like a kind of a tremolo picking, kind of a double time strum here. So you're going to follow that down, same pattern, 16. I'll do it a little slower. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 9, 7, 7. And then it kind of ends it on the 8th fret there. Which is like a slightly kind of tense sound, a little bit out of key. Before he goes back to the intro lick. Okay, so let me do that whole thing slow and see if you can just kind of, listen to it a few times and get the rhythm of when he changes to each different shape. But remember, the right hand is just doing the 16th note. So it's really your left hand kind of doing the rhythm work of when to change. So, open E. Last one with a tremolo. So tremolo picking is, really just try to do it as fast as you can. It's a little bit, it is in rhythm, but. All right, so he ends on that 8th fret there, and then back to the opening riff. Don't play it like that. And that does it for lick number 3. Thanks for watching this edition of My Favorite Licks. Please hit like and subscribe to get future videos. If you'd like to take lessons with me, either online or in person, you can contact me at lotmoreguitar.com. I'll see you in the next lesson.